Okay, so we're living the sixth extinction. It's hot as hell. I had to have a carpenter come and shave off my doors because they started to warp and they wouldn't close properly. But what people are most concerned about is a white boy skinny boxy at a car rally. Now, I don't know where to begin with this. I agree with some of the comments. The first one is, I'm not racist. If that was a black man, he would have get bun out. But one about hair laughing and thinks it's funny because they're white. And it's true. We have a complex history that involves slavery and and we expect white people to behave in certain ways and they have a certain privilege. They can get away with those behaviors. A black man do this last year, but just because them white, right? You're not being racist, you are being factual. If it was a black person that exposed themselves like that, the response would be harsh. Their behavior is absolutely deplorable and offensive. There's absolutely nothing fun about this. I do not understand why people are so offended. Everybody knows what a bossy is. And they did it in a place, like they did it in a church, right? They did it outside in the mud. You, my friend, I missed that one, have a fucked up way of thinking. Race is always a part of how a society reacts to an event, especially a society like that of Barbados that has a torturous and atrocious history of slavery, different strokes for different folks. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. But there are other factors that come into play, like our definition of masculinity, which is problematic, because we think that men should express anger, but not, the whole range of other emotions that are there. White privilege is real. The men having fun isn't that serious. I kind of agree with this. Like, I don't understand why it's almost like people just like to be upset, right? So they go out of their way finding ways to use have fun by skinny ass at people. No, because he's probably black, right? And that is not the way in which a heterosexual black man is expected to behave in Barbados, right? But in other parts of the world, white men in particular, have ways of behaving that we don't have. First time you see an ass, don't be so astonished. There's nothing new under the sun. Yeah, I agree. Like, what's the big deal? We seen grown people act like that all the time. Just wait until crop over. Why you don't stop that? People just be naked with paint. Very true. Very true. So, only in Barbados, that shit ain't funny. Yeah, well, you calling your own country Barbados, it won't be funny to you. It's June, of course, a white man was stripped so around people. Your man bulls, oh Lord, have mercy. So true that. Also remind me of when some not black men was playing naked cricket in St. Lawrence Gap on that seashore after he turned in off over the main road. I saw that as well. The girls laughing at how small the man doggy was. You can imagine, like, the shot y'all low and the tone is light, but if these were a full melanin, you would hear all sorts of crap. Well, the thing about it is, I think that everybody should be allowed to skin the bossy at cars in the mud. Yeah, still here we are watching them skin their ass and hearing laughter. People just look different when you don't like them. Just remember that. I feel sorry for you. Only white people. This was out of place. Fire might demand showing off your bossy, blah, blah, blah. Only them could do as the like. Looks about, I don't know what that is. Yeah, people, I tell ya. Fire up on that. This is where the bull starts. Foolishness. Only about here. Kind of wrestle is this now. What the wrestle? What the fuck? On a real though, if this was two black men, you would be hearing how bullying they are and how disrespectful they look. Shaking my fucking head. But they're white, so it's all fun and games and I'm sick. It's so about this place. Bunch of bullying, a white bullying cunts. Now, this is a crazy thing. The man has mooned the thing. We called it mooning back in the day, right? Where you pull down your pants and show somebody your boxy. Now, how does that then translate to his sexuality, him being a buller? Like, nothing to do with it. Crop over. Them can't be Bajans. Of course, they're not Bajans because we too uptight. Fire up on that. Like, fire up on that. Seriously, I agree with the cat shit. Filing the nails. Like, he bull, you can't. Because what the fuck? He bull because he showed his ass. Like, I just don't understand. White boys having fun, enjoy oneself. The others need to learn to live and enjoy life. Stop clutching one of our asshole pearls. Exactly. I agree with that completely. Arrest. Like, seriously. Seriously, though. And that last comment was amazing. That last comment. That man that record is a direct buller. No. How does recording anything make you a homosexual? Like, idiot. That's a comment that an idiot would make, But I say this venting, but what I see more and more is that there are just so many broken people. The majority of people are broken. They were brought up in homes where they were not shown the kind of love that they were supposed to be shown. And as a result, they have attached themselves to people who've been substitutes for the love they should have gotten, and they weren't the best substitutes. And so the result is that in order to fit in, you've got to be just as terrible as your role models, and that means being homophobic. Like really, people being accused of being a blood because they record something or because they flash their backside. Like, really?
How about your father?